right, far out. We just got to Tarawara and we're in the room. Quick room tour. There you go. There's the room tour. We've got a bathroom, we've got no air conditioner, we've got a fan, but it's bloody hot. So we made it to Tarawara. We left the Gold Coast at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and you'd think, given it's only a 6 hour, you'd think, given it's only a 3 hour flight, that we would have been here like so quick, but we weren't. It has taken nearly 24 hours to get down here because of the way that time change works and the flight schedules and all that. So we took off at 6 last night, landed in Auckland at 12:15 a.m, quickly ran straight to a hotel, got 3 hours sleep, straight back to the airport, pick up the second half of the group, and we drove down to Tarawara this morning, which took about 4 hours because we made some scenic stops along the way at this awesome Blue Creek. I'll put the name up. It was stunning. And we are here. We're here for Tarawera Ultra Tarawara. It's a UTMB race. It's the first one of the year, actually, I think, on the UTMB calendar. And it is exciting. It's my first proper trail race. So I cannot wait to get out there. We are actually when Dad gets back to the room, we're going to head out to Blue Lake, which is where the race starts. And I'm going to go on a nice little shakeout run to wake everything up. But this is the start of the year. This is my first race of the year this weekend. 21K, it's actually 23K because that's how trail racing works. Trying to come top 20. That is the big goal. If I can come top 20, no matter what the time, it'll be a massive success. And then there's a fun little surprise that we're doing after the race, which is just going to be so much fun. And yeah, I'm almost more excited for that than my race. But the goal, top 20, earn my first UTMB stone, which, please tell me I was in focus. Earn my first UTMB stone, which will qualify me through UTMB's adaptive athlete program for UTMB in Chamonix in 2027 for the 50K. I will need to run a 50K before then, and we don't know if we're going to make it there. It's expensive to get from Australia to France. But if I don't qualify, we don't have the option. So that's what we're here for. We're going to hit it big. It's going to be so much fun. We've got lots of awesome stuff over the next couple of days. I'm going to go through my gear, show the shoes. I missed out on the new Ultra Flies by 1 day on the Gold Coast. I could have almost got a pair, but the damn Nike store wouldn't sell them to me, and that's okay. Right now, it's time to head over to Blue Lake and have a beautiful swim, nice little jog, get the flight out of the legs, and then find something nice for dinner. So let's go. All right, here we are. This will be the start line on Saturday, and the second last big aid station for the miler is here too. I've got my race shoes. I'm gonna try them out. I've got a little tip trick for anyone that struggles with calf problems. You can get these heel wedges. I'm going to have to stick these in because it's going to be raining, so they'll come out otherwise. And it just deloads your calves a little bit on the ups, the downs, all the in-betweens, and this is going to save me on the weekend. But right now, I'm going to throw them in, and then we're going to head out that way and go probably over to that corner over there, just past where that boat is. Have a really nice, easy jog on the trails, wake the body up after a long flight, well, not a long flight, but a long day of traveling, which will be nice. So let's go. .8k in. This is kind of cool. This is so cool. It's like really Jurassic Parky. We've got a storm rolling in the background. I am just shaking the legs out today. Legs are feeling pretty good. We're on the sort of first 5K part of the lap right now. I ran just then. Let's get down here. There we go. We ran to just up over there just now, and I got to get just to behind those trees, about another K. But look at that. So the race starts just behind those trees. You can't see it, and we follow that road all the way around there, up into here, and then follow the road, follow the trail that we've just come down, back down here and back out over there. So today was all about just getting the legs sort of over the travel, which was good because they felt pretty rubbish at the start of this, and they've freshened up a bit now. And now I'm going to go for a swim. The water is freezing, but that's good. And then we're going to go get dinner, and it's just, yeah, getting everything into the trails. And look at that. That's just too good. All right, we just got back. Race check-in complete. 80:55. Not a bad number. Pink start wave, so getting to start right up the front. And no drop bags for me because I'm not going to need them. But look at this. If it's in focus. So that is 100% chance of rain on Saturday now. It's looking like it's going to storm all day tomorrow. Rain all day on Saturday and rain all day on Sunday. Sunday doesn't matter for me, but the 100 milers is going to, and Saturday could make it an interesting run. On top of that, I've woken up with a sore throat, so we've got that now, which is fun to deal with. So not much left today. I went for my easy run this morning, got that done, and legs are a bit wobbly. I've got a massage in half an hour to try and shake everything out. And then we're going to go out to the Redwoods tomorrow morning for my last easy shakeout run. This is what it's going to be like for the race. You can't see it very well, but it is raining. It's been raining all morning. And to top it all off, woken up, my throat feels like it's full of razor blades. So this is going to be an interesting run now. But like, seriously, I think no matter what, how can I not have fun out here? Like, look at that. And that is just what this whole course is like. We're over at the last aid station right now. You probably can't see it, but just over there behind me is the last big aid station. We come bombing down the hill. Again, you can't see it, it's up over here, running through this like insane redwood forest. All these big California redwoods. It's pretty cool. Which makes me want to go over and see the real giant sequoias even more. But I've had another bit of a like spanner thrown in the works. I ran in the Zagemmas this morning. These ones are a pretty old pair, and they were way more comfortable than the what are they called? Ultrafly ones. So I really don't know what to do anymore. Considering I'm probably going to be going a little bit slower than I planned anyway. Yeah. So I'll have a think about that. We'll touch base again later and go over flat lay, race plan now, and the final shoe decision. Woo. gear is out and ready to go. Keep going over. Let's have a look at it. I've got my split shorts, which I don't think I'm going to wear because it's really rainy out. So half tights are probably going to be the go. A nice new Nike ACG top, which is pretty cool. Nice fresh socks. My North Face running belt. 3 gels, I'll take 2, have one at the start. Morton bar for the morning. 320 drink mix to go in my flask, which is going to go in my belt. Obviously my number. I've started cutting up all my tape. I got to strap my ribs up. I've got to strap my ribs up, and then I'm going to strap up my ankles just to give them a little bit extra support out on the trails. I've got rice, the all-important rice for before when I wake up in the morning. Ultra Flies, the original ones. Still a bit torn on that. The lugs on the Zagemas are much bigger, but it's the shitty old Nike grip, which wasn't very grippy, and the Ultra Flies are Vibram. The lugs aren't as big, but considering the last 7K is on the road anyway, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What else? What else have I got? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's a whole new world of running for me. Only 21K tomorrow. More to come later in the year. Nice intro with the crazy weather. Gonna go out and have a bit of fun. Not feeling the best. The plan at the moment is still to just give it a crack. Go as hard as I can, as long as I can. And hopefully that gets me to the finish. If it doesn't get me to the finish, then I'll just walk it in, and not walk, I'll walk jog it in. But I'll have good motivation. The last 7K, you got to go about 4.5K through the sulfur flats, and they reek. You can't see it, obviously, but here in Tarawara, it's a very volcanic area. There's so much sulfur coming out of the ground. There's sulfur gas coming out of the ground, and it stinks like rotten eggs. It's awful, depending on which way the wind's blowing. So that's my motivator at the end. But honestly, it's going to be so much fun. We're just gonna have to wait and see what the morning brings. Now, it's down to that point. I've done all I can to try and kick this little cold or whatever I've picked up. It's down to the running gods now to see what happens. But yeah, there's all my gear. I'm gonna put my number on my top. I'm not gonna do anything else tonight. I'm going to bed. That's about that. Only other thing, I might run with my headphones. I'll probably carry them anyway because they don't take up that much room. If things start to go really bad, I'll put them on and just rock out for a little while and get to the finish that way. But that's it now for tonight. It's time for bed, and I'll see you at the start line. All right, I am about 8 or 9 minutes into my warm-up. What leaders of the 50 just went through, and the women are about half an hour behind, and the race plan is going to have changed a little bit for me. It is insane how muggy it is. Humid, the dew point very high. The guy who's winning the 50, I didn't get it on camera. He got just up around past where we were standing, and he started throwing up, maybe, but definitely started cramping in his left leg. So they've obviously been out there a lot longer, but I'm going to be conservative for the first half. Running out here in Jurassic World, which is pretty awesome. Had to let some cars go by. So I'm going to be pretty conservative, I think. 4-minute Ks for this first bit. I think people are going to absolutely belt it around here because it's all road. It's a really nice road. But I've been running for 7 minutes. I'm already struggling. I'm feeling the heat. Going to have to make sure hydrate. Probably going to have to refill bottles at some point. It's all part of it. It's all part of it. But I got to get back to the start. So let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
How good, here they come!
And
Okay.
Okay. We're 4 and a bit K in. Things aren't quite going great. Up into the clouds. All right. I wanted to know where I'd get to. Sick today. 11.5K. Not going to give up. Going to rally, get through the next aid station, see what we can do to the finish. This is just magical out here. But fuck me, this is, yeah, I'm kind of ruined. All right, well, at the beginning I mentioned the little extra fun bit at the end. We finally made it through that. We'll get through my race breakdown tomorrow. But pretty much all you need to know for now is I got back from the race, I got back to the room and felt like I was going to spew my guts up everywhere because I am still running a little bit sick. So that kind of made sense. I kind of knew I'd pay for it and I slept for most of the day. But I'm awake and I feel alive enough that I'm going to go for a run tonight. And I might happen to bump into someone that I know who's doing the 100 and run with them into, I don't know, maybe 500 or 600 meters before the finish, and then my run will end. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be pretty cool. It's pitch black outside. It's pouring rain. It's going to be, it's going to be cool. I'm excited about it. It's going to be fun. So we've got about an hour until he's going to get here. We got 40 minutes till someone else that we know is going to come through. And then, yeah, we'll go get it done. Drag him through. Got to get his Western State qualifier. 22 hours he's got to hit. And he's on track at the moment. So let's go. I don't think you could have timed this better.
The champ, well done.
Oh, look at this! This is the first time I've seen him mud all day.
Give this man a round of applause. Come on, everyone. Let's bring the champion.
Good
Well
gutsy
done.
finish. Awesome. You're sharing me photo, Josh.
I wouldn't. You've earned this one.
Oh, look at this!
That's 10,000 times worse than this morning. That's just that's ruined now. Those shoes definitely going to get thrown out.
And we have Brody Clark, Cameron Burnett, Philip Waters, and Ken James. Awesome work, guys.
Wow, what a night that was. It wasn't last night now, it was nearly 2 weeks ago now. That was so much fun. Brody ended up running just on 16 hours-ish, I think just over 16 hours. So that was such a good run. I ended up coming 35th, an hour 53 and 50 seconds or something like that. Tarawara was so much fun. Getting sick after it wasn't. Turned out I raced with the flu, and yeah, and then I've been in bed most of last week, not last week now, the week that was before. Last week, building back, first video, first time back out on the trails, desperate to try the new Ultra Flies. But you have to wait for next week to watch that one. So come back then, full review and F1.